Take a look at this headline from CNN. Trump likely can't win without veteran support. Don't worry, Mr. President, you have it. Well, at least mine. I can't speak for any other veteran. And take a look at this picture. Little Brian Stelter from Reliable Sources. You know, I can't help but laugh whenever I see his face. I don't even know what his real voice sounds like because, well, I have never watched Reliable Sources. Well, firsthand anyway. I've seen Mark Dice's takeoff on Brian Stelter, where he uses that high-pitched voice to mimic good old Brian, but I've never seen the show where Mark Dice wasn't using his own voice over Little Brian's. President Donald Trump has been on the defensive since Thursday over an article in the Atlantic magazine from unconfirmed sources that alleged, among other things, he used derogatory language about fallen U.S. soldiers. While Trump has forcefully denied that reporting, and I believe him, CNN has largely confirmed it. Take a look at that weasel wording. They don't say they have confirmed it, they say they have largely confirmed it, which means they haven't confirmed it at all, and they have left themselves some wiggle room when it's inevitably found out that this was just a lie by the Atlantic. CNN goes on to say, though, that Fox, the Associated Press, the New York Times, and the Washington Post have all reprinted a version of the events using their own mysterious anonymous sources. And we all know in the 4 years that President Trump has been maligned with these anonymous sources, how often that's turned out to be true, haven't we? Trump's campaign flourished in 2016, even after saying then Senator John McCain of Arizona, a former prisoner of war, was not a war hero. Well, I don't know if John McCain was truly a war hero or not. In my book, yeah, he was. He flew a fighter plane over enemy territory, got his ass shot down. Before he got his ass shot down, though, in 1969, he damn near sunk an entire aircraft carrier. Have you ever seen or heard of the Forrestal incident? Yeah, that was John McCain in that plane that damn near blew up an entire aircraft carrier. Now, if it had been any other pilot, well, their career would have probably ended. Not good old John McCain, though. He had the luck of the Irish. And he had the luck of the Irish after he was captured, too, because there's a recording of him denouncing the U.S., pleading North Vietnam's case. Now, was he coerced into this? Did he get special treatment for making this taping for the Vietnamese? We'll never know, but we do know this. When he came back, when he was released, all of this was swept underneath the rug. None of this tarnished old Slick John. I wonder why. I wonder if maybe he wasn't held to account for the Forrestal incident, why he wasn't account for making propaganda tapes against the U.S. while in captivity. Could it have anything to do with his father? His father at the time was Admiral Jack, who was in charge of the U.S. Pacific Command, which included Vietnam. Now, if you're gonna have the luck of the Irish, it's good to have a father with a big broom. Do I believe that President Trump made these horrible remarks, derogatory language about fallen U.S. soldiers? Oh, hell no. Do I think he might have maligned a single soldier or airman or sailor? Well, yes, he has. He's maligned John McCain, who was a political opponent at that time. And, well, when you get into politics, you swing dirt. The trouble is, though, it seems that when President Trump slings dirt, it's truthful, so it tends to stick. When people sling dirt at President Trump, not so truthful, so it doesn't tend to stick. So, President Trump does have an advantage. He will keep my vote. Donald Trump, 2020. Another 4 years of making America great again.